Hello, students. We are going to take up another poem of our CBSE syllabus for class 10, Amanda. It's a beautiful poem written by Robin KLEIN. But before we start with this poem's explanation, it is yours and my channel, and I request you to like, share, and subscribe my channel. So let us start with the today's explanation of Amanda, written by Robin KLEIN. Now, the theme of the poem, Amanda, is the childhood innocence and pleasure and the challenges of getting matured in life. The poem tells the story of a little girl whose name is Amanda as she faces the difficulties of growing up. This is a universal truth. It happens with every children. When her mother expects her to behave responsibly and she desires to escape from the duties of growing up because she likes to lead a carefree life, and her mother wants her to be responsible and duty bound. The poem emphasizes or stresses the inner conflict to maintain the freedom and the joy of childhood when adult duties start to take control. Robin KLEIN has expressed the views of a little girl, Amanda, who is always pointed out by her mother for making mistakes. So it has got into her nerves that when her mother comes, she will start pointing her mistakes. Mistakes which she considers so they are not a part of the code of good conduct laid out by the society in which we live in. Now, the poem describes about a girl called Amanda and her mother who is always pointing out her mistakes. She is first pointed out probably by her mother for biting her nails. That's a very common bad habit, if you call it so, among all the children. And for not sitting in a right posture. These two are very common mistakes are found in the children, and the parents are always after them to change it. The mother also feels that Amanda sits in a very lousy manner, very lazy manner. Amanda imagines herself as a mermaid here, who lives on a very calm and relaxing life in a beautiful green sea. Also, she is nagged, she is always disturbed or pointed out for not cleaning her room and shoes, and also for not doing her homework regularly. So these are the drawbacks which are pointed by her mother almost every day. She then imagines herself to be an orphan, a child without parents, because now she is being fed up of being constantly pinpointed by her mother. She says that she will have enjoyed her freedom then by making the patterns of her bare feet on the sand and live a very peaceful life. Amanda is scolded also for eating too many chocolates, as this causes pimples on her face. She is also scolded for not listening to her mother. So Amanda thinks of being a Rapunzel, a character from a fairy tale, and wants to live in a huge tower like her. In the tower, she will be living alone and a very peaceful life, and will never allow anyone to come inside the tower. Finally, the mother asks her to stop being moody because she doesn't want anyone to blame her for harassing her daughter. That's why she wants her daughter to be very perfect. At this point of time, the poet has not written any reaction from the side of Amanda. This constant pinpoint has made her so sad and irritated that she has even stopped to imagine herself as someone else. She used to do so in order to escape from the repeated harassments and the dominating attitude of her parents. Clear? Now the poem. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders. Amanda, stop that slouching and sit up straight. Amanda, there is a languid emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Now the difficult words. Hunch means to bend. Slouching, sitting in a very lazy manner. Languid, relaxed. Emerald, green color. Inhabitant, resident. Drifting, carried slowly by the water. Blissfully, happily. Now the poet is explaining, in this stanza the poet has explained Amanda as a little girl who is being constantly pointed out by her mother for the mistakes that she has committed. Okay, the first thing she is pointed out for biting the nails, which is a very bad habit. Next, she asks her to sit straight without bending her shoulders. And she sits in a very lazy manner. So that is again a cause of dislike for her mother. At this point of time, when she is being scolded by her mother, she imagines herself to be a mermaid living in the deep green sea. She says that she wants to be the resident of that green sea. Okay? And she likes the mermaid who is living alone there, living a life of complete relaxation. She says that she wants to be carried away by the strong current of water and feel the relaxing environment in the green sea. Here we find certain literary devices are used. Anaphora, it's a repeated use of the word at the start of two or more lines. Don't bite, don't hunch, repetition is here. Assonance, the use of the vowel sound O. Don't hunch your shoulders. So the word O is there. Metaphor, again a hidden comparison. Emerald sea or green color of sea being similar to the color of emerald. Repetition, the word Amanda is repeated quite a few times. Alliterations, figure of speech in which the consecutive consonant is repeated in the two consecutive words. Stop that slouching and sit up straight. So S is repeated here. Allusion. Mermaid is well-known imaginary creature. Let us continue with the poem again. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. I am an orphan roaming the streets. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Here we find the word meanings. Orphan, child without parents, parents are dead. Hushed, very quiet and still. Here the poet says that Amanda's mother is constantly pinpointing her mistakes, asking her whether she has done the homework or not, and then she asks her whether she has cleaned her room or not. Moreover, she is also reminded to clean her shoes. So there are three complaints here. So we can see that the mother is constantly asking her questions without giving her a chance to speak on her behalf. While Amanda is listening to her mother's instructions, she imagines herself to be an orphan without her parents. Her parents have died. This means that she imagines if she would have been without the parents, she would have to walk slowly and freely in the streets. She would have drawn designs on the soft dust with her uncovered feet very quietly. So we can see that she thinks opposite to her mother. Her mother wants her to keep everything neat and clean. But Amanda wants to play in the dust with her bare feet. Moreover, she is also fed up, tired of these constant instructions from her mother. That she says silence is much more golden, which means that silence is very much precious than constant allegations. She further says that freedom is sweet. This means that she never feels free when she is with her mother. The literary devices used here are anaphora, repeated use of the word at the start of two or more lines. Did you finish? Did you tidy? These are the examples. Then assonance, the use of the vowel sound O, thought, told, you, your shoes, the vowel O. Repetition, the word Amanda is repeated. Metaphor, silence is golden. Silence is said to be glorious like golden color. Freedom is sweet. Freedom is said to be sweet in taste. Again, let us come back to the poem. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne. Amanda, will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? I am Rapunzel. I have not a care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. Here the word meanings pimples. Rapunzel, acne means pimples. Rapunzel, a girl in the fairy tale by Brothers Grimm. Tranquil, very calm and quiet. Rare, uncommon. Now next, the Amanda's mother is disallowing her to eat the chocolates. She reminds her of the pimples that are visible on her face due to eating of excessive chocolates. At last, she scolds her for not paying attention to what her mother says. At this moment, Amanda imagines herself to be a Rapunzel. Rapunzel was a character from the fairy stories that was captured in a tower by a witch. The witch used to climb the tower with the help of long hair of Rapunzel that were let down by her through the window. So now Amanda wants to be a Rapunzel and live lonely in a tower peacefully without any disturbance from her mother. She thinks she will be free and live in a peaceful environment in the tower. The literary devices used here: allusion, use of the famous fairy tale character Rapunzel. Okay, Amanda care, rare hair. Okay, you'll find the rhyming scheme here. Assonance, use of the vowel sound E and O. Will you please look at me when I am speaking to you? The example is given. Consonants, use of the sound R. I am Rapunzel. I have not a care, bright hair. So repetition of R. Repetition of the word Amanda is there. Let's go back to the next stanza. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged at you, Amanda. The word meanings: sulking, be in a very bad mood. Moody, not very stable in her mind. Nagged, harass. Amanda's mother now warns her for behaving in a very odd manner. She tells her to stop being in a bad mood. Also, she blames her of having such an unstable mood. She also scolds her by saying that her behavior will one day make people think that Amanda was constantly being harassed by her mother. So here we can say that though Amanda is always pointed out by her mother on every small things, but she cannot react to this. If she reacts towards this by getting emotional, her mother takes this against her sense of pride, and again she will scold her that she should not behave like this, as others would think that Amanda's mother is very dominating over her child. The literary device: alliteration, stop that sulking. The repetition of the consonant S is present here. Repetition of the word Amanda is there. Okay. I hope you have read the poem, and it's a very nice poem. You will like it and listen to the explanation. I hope it will be of help to you. Thank you very much. See you again in the near future.